And the motion is that this council and all councillors individually wholeheartedly reaffirm a commitment to the noble principles of public life, and to that end resolves that this council adopt the following best practice. A, governance. Meetings and governance. Some of this will obviously be related to staff involvement, but nevertheless, councillors and chairmen have a responsibility too. So, all chairmen and councillors, as appropriate, will make every effort to attend all meetings of committees of which they are a member, or proffer their apologies, excepting that there will be times when attendance is not possible. Ensure that within their roles they respond to staff requests promptly so that all agenda for meetings are issued on the correct day, which is usually Thursday for a Tuesday meeting, on the website and on notice boards, and circulating to all councillors on the same day, and ensure that all financial papers and other attachments for meetings are issued at the same time as agenda in a readable format to all members. All non-aligned councillors, and for those that don't realise it's us three, to play a full part in the council business and extend courtesy to them by allowing them at the committee's table and to ask questions during meetings and not take up the time allocated to residents. Deal efficiently and respectfully in answering residents' questions at meetings, and if unable to provide a written answer, within 5 working days. Extend 15 minutes allocated when questions are in attendance to allow all submitted questions to be asked and answered. In line with NILC Note 5, paragraph 45 and usual practice of this council, will minute all public questions and answers, and I read that note earlier. LTC Standing Order 3T, this is another part of this. The minutes of a meeting shall include an accurate record of the following, and I quote, if there was a public participation session, and that is why they should be recorded properly. Item 7, in line with all legal requirements, publish, suitably redacted as to personal details, all FOI requests and answers. In line with the usual practice of this council, minute all councillor questions and answers. Pay attention to speakers and not hold side discussions while they speak. Answer truthfully. Ensure that they do not delay approval of minutes so that they can be produced within 5 working days and placed on the website and circulated to all members at the same time. Review all governance and policy documentation which has been overlooked in the last 7 months, and produce any other documentation which has been overlooked and is required by Southend City Council, and keep to the timetable in future. Review all decisions since May and ensure they've all been acted upon. Cease and desist excessive use of the gavel and raised voices and seeking to prevent councillors from speaking. Reaffirm its commitment to the civility and respect pledge and the Nolan principles. On training, all members who have not done so in the past will undertake appropriate training at as little cost as possible in chairmanship, budget processes, licensing, planning, general power of competence, and other training which would enhance their understanding and knowledge of how to run a successful council to gold standard. Use of online facilities should be used in the first instance unless there is no alternative to attending a course. That the current appointees to the City Council Standards Committee undergo necessary training in this field. The public face of the council, all councillors as appropriate, will assist the town clerk in dealing with all FOI and subject access requests within the legal requirements. Assist the town clerk in acknowledging all correspondence from residents within 5 working days, and if a reply requires additional input, to seek to respond fully within 10 working days. Provide in a timely manner the appropriate information to allow staff to keep the website accurate and up to date. Carry out consultations on the strategic plan and any proposals affecting the community centre's future and that of its users or any other matter of general concern to Leigh and the Town Council. Liaise effectively with the youth group, arts group and any other such groups which may be formed through a balanced organisational team to include staff. Prepare the next magazine through a balanced editorial team to include staff. Set up an events working party with a balanced organisational team to include staff and external advisors and groups as necessary. And then I just listed the Nolan principles, which are selflessness, integrity, objectivity, accountability, openness and honesty and leadership. That's